Hi everyone, I am Catherine Mathis, previously Catherine Spurlock, and today we are going to learn how to take a blood pressure. Blood pressure can be a valuable tool to use in numerous situations. Say you're at work one day and you have a pressing deadline and people are in and out of your office and they're demanding things and they're making this situation more stressful. You're getting a migraine, you have blurred vision, your blood pressure is rising. And you're like, what do I do? Do I need to go to the doctor? What's causing this? And taking a blood pressure can assist in a situation like that. If I would have known how to take a blood pressure, I could have actually prevented my second daughter from being premature. I ended up having to be induced, and she was 35 weeks premature because my blood pressure got to stroke level. I developed toxemia, and that's where protein starts spilling over to your urine, and you have a dangerously high blood pressure, which could have been avoided through monitoring and blood pressure medication. And in order to know how to take a blood pressure, you need to know what tools you use. There are two essential tools that you'll need to take a blood pressure. The first being your blood pressure cuff. There is a front and the back. There are arrows. It's kind of self-explanatory. This is your number gauge. It's going to tell you your top and your bottom number, so you'll have to pay attention. And this is your bulb, which inflates and deflates by this little nozzle right here. Then you will also need stethoscope. There are different kinds of stethoscopes, ranging anywhere from $20 to $300. You can buy them at Walmart or on Amazon and different websites. I have a Littmann. It's more on the expensive end. There is a wrong way and a right way to put these in your ears. If you put them in the wrong way, you cannot hear anything through the bell. The bell is what allows you to hear your heartbeat or your lungs or your artery and things of that nature. To use these tools, you will need to know basic anatomy. Air goes in and out, blood goes round and round. Veins carry deoxygenated blood towards the heart. Arteries carry it away from the heart. And I have a diagram to kind of show you what I mean. And to look at this diagram, I got it off of Socratic.org, but you can Google, heart diagram images, and they're in anatomy books and EMS textbooks and things of that nature if you really want to study more of how the blood works in your heart. So to take a blood pressure, you need to know two things, and that is what a diastolic and a systolic number are. Systolic is the number of heartbeats. Diastolic is when your heart is resting, and those are going to be your numbers. Systolic is going to be that top number of pressure, and the diastolic is going to be the bottom number of pressure. So now that we understand our tools and how to use them and basic anatomy and kind of what we're looking for, I'm going to demonstrate how to take a blood pressure on a person. Okay, so to demonstrate a blood pressure, I'm using my husband as a test dummy. You're going to look for this brachial artery, which runs along the arm on the inside. Your arrow that says artery, you're going to line up with that artery. And if you don't get it just right, that's okay. Lay your arm flat. Some of these have hooks, some of these don't. You can feel around for that pulse on the artery beforehand. then you're going to put your stethoscope in the right way. Close your bulb so it inflates. And typically, if you can, you'd like to get to 180, 200. Place the stethoscope on that artery. And now you're going to listen for the first heartbeat. And gradually release the air. (140/98). So his blood pressure was 140/98. That top number is 140, that's your systolic pressure, and 98 is his bottom number. Basic first aid knowledge on how to take a blood pressure is a great skill to learn. They can be useful in emergency situations and prevent potential health risks like strokes. So when you're at your desk and you start having those symptoms, check your blood pressure. It can help eliminate some of the things that it could be and some things that it couldn't be. And you can, tell your doctor if you do end up going to your doctor, so they can determine possible medications that you may need to take in the future to avoid those type of things and those type of symptoms. Thank you.